What is the best beach in Lanzarote is the question I put into AI. It gave me a list of 10 and I've been to 6 of them. Which did I rate as the best? Is it the one behind me? Let's find out.
Yes, at the end of this film, I'll tell you my top 3 from the short list of 6. Our first beach, Playa de Papagayo, is in the south of the island, a couple of miles from Playa Blanca on a dirt track. Now, as we head to the beach, if you're thinking, is AI really that reliable? Well, no. That's why the final decision was down to me. In fact, AI did hallucinate a beach from another island to Lanzarote, so I thought I'd take you there too on this video.
If spectacular and off the beaten track is what you're looking for from a beach, well, this one certainly is for you. Behind me, that is Lobos Island at Fuerteventura, and in front, well, Lanzarote. As I walk back round to the beach itself, I need to mention, first of all, it costs you to get in here, €3 to get into this area, and it's also across dirt tracks that you'll drive to get up to this beach. But it's pretty easy, and it's well worth it. What if off the beaten track is what you're looking for, and away from the crowds, this beach is probably for you. It's pretty beautiful, and once you drop below the cliff level, the wind is not too much of a factor. The only criticism I would have is if you want peace and quiet, well, thanks to the restaurant, bar, whatever it is up on the hill, you don't quite get that. But certainly, if you're thinking of a beach during your time on Lanzarote, this is one that you might want to try.
We can now head from Playa de Papagayo along the south coast of Lanzarote and into Playa Blanca, and the first of our 3 beaches in the town.
One of the great things about Playa Blanca is there are some genuine beaches right next to the town, including this one. We've got a couple more to take in a bit later on in this video. If you like a sandy beach, this is certainly the place for you, and if you like it to be close to shops and restaurants, it's certainly that as well. Oh, and as you can see, it's also got a breakwater to keep at bay some of the worst of the Atlantic.
Our next beach in the centre of Playa Blanca shares its name with the town. You also want to know where to visit in Lanzarote? Well, hit the subscribe, because that's what my next video will show you.
Well, this beach certainly gets the award for best view of ferries, and also closest to restaurants and shops. Pretty? No, I don't think so.
Yes, if you want a beach at the heart of the action, this one is for you. If you want a quiet relax, nope. Our final beach in the town is a 10-minute walk from the centre.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's certainly got bigger breakwaters than the other 2 beaches in Playa Blanca, but I guess it's kind of a bit more exposed facing out into the Atlantic than the other 2.
The beach on the day that I was there was quieter than the other ones in Playa Blanca, and the sand was pretty good too. Other than that, another feature at this beach that I really liked was this lookout back across the beach from the north. We have one entry from the west of the island. What do we make of this beach?
Well, it's certainly got a dramatic setting, that's for sure. Got cliffs to the right, and then away to our left, a series of other Canaries Islands. If you're looking for shops and supermarkets, there's a small town about half a mile in that direction. What's the sand like? Well, it's okay. There's lots of seaweed, as you can see, on the beach. But I don't think most people who come here are really that fussed about that sort of thing. This is a beach you come for surfing. Behind me, our one and only contender from the north of the island. You're a couple of kilometres from the nearest town, just up there on the coast, and it's not big open sandy beaches, but what it is seclusion, and you've got these little areas of shelter created by volcanic rock along the beach which people are using. This doesn't have the breakwaters that you see on the south of the island, but frankly it doesn't need them. The volcanic rock does it just fine.
My top 3 of the 6 beaches is coming up very soon. But first, that random beach from another island. No doubt AI is really smart, but can it really think better than us? Can it reach out and replace us? Well, maybe in the future it can. But at the moment, it hallucinates and makes mistakes. In my search for Lanzarote beaches, it did just that. It chose this beach. There is no doubt it's spectacular. However, it's not in Lanzarote. It's a few miles to the west on the neighbouring island of La Graciosa. You can take a boat and jeep to visit it, just like I did. And so here it is, my top 3 from AI's shortlist of 6 beaches in Lanzarote. In third place, Playa De Famara, just for the setting. The sand was pretty good, and I think if you're a surfer, this would probably be your number 1 beach. In second place, Playa Flamingo. This was the only one from Playa Blanca that made my top 3. That was because it was quieter and I liked its setting, especially that view. And my number 1, Playa de Papagayo. I think I gave it a tough time earlier in the video. It was the first of the 6 beaches that I visited, but on reflection, it was my favourite. It was a few miles out of Playa Blanca, it felt a little remote, and the cliffs really shield you from the wind, and you have some fantastic views as well. Congratulations to our winner. By the way, you can see more videos from my time in Lanzarote via a link on the screen now.